Greetings, humans. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran. That'd be in the woods, people. That's where bears live. And 7 out of 8 TikTok women, they would agree, and rather see a bear in the woods than a man in the woods. It's YouTube's #1 show by a bear. Your emotional support animal. Great to have all of you here with us here today. Lovely day out there today. Had enjoyed quite a bit of it out there. You know, nice springtime weather. And the pollen, though, for crying out loud, but slowly getting washed away. And bears, getting ready for not only summer, but playoff season coming up. Already playing the the rival Maple Leafs from Canada. If you would believe it, P-Money. If you would believe it. Freaking Canada, man. But we're neck and neck with them, so we'll figure out where that goes. But that's enough hockey talk for one day, people. Great to have all of you here. Let's see. P-Money says, hello, Bear. Just sitting at McDonald's with the fam. Oh, that's great. Enjoy. Do they have the brand new, is it the Minecraft Happy Meal? I think that's the big deal these days. And I think you guys also have, what is it, what was it called? The Golden Arch or the Arch Deluxe or something like that. It was some fancy burger that only Canada got. So hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoy that sounds like a great meal. Sounds like a great meal. It's Mickey D's, people. Mickey D's. Great to have Amy here as well with us. We've got a fun show, people. We've got a fun show. I think, last week, Melissa as well. Hey there, Melissa. I think it was last week, Bear was talking about campaign reviews. Haven't done them in quite a while. Well, what the heck? Why not, people? We're going to do a campaign review tonight. I don't think I've done one for Fund My Comic. If I have, it's been quite a bit. So we're going to check out Fund My Comic tonight. See what they have in store for us here tonight. But let me just very briefly, before we get to that, let's just check in on our great campaigns out there. Gary Shipman, please do go check out Gary Shipman's Titan Mouse of Might, Miasma, Volume 3. Good stuff from him out there. And of course, if Bear can find it, Uncle E, $805,025. So congratulations for him as well. Doing some good stuff. As you can tell, this is Indiegogo. So Indiegogo has had an issue for the past, year and a half, 2 years maybe a little bit longer than that. What we call shadow banning. In other words, you would be able to come up with the whatever campaign that you're doing out here. You put it up, but if you go, like, for example, if you were to go and check out Titan right now, if you were to go to Indiegogo and check out Titan, it may or may not show up. So that's why we try and leave the link. Link is down in the description if you want to check it out. It just got so, the list got so long for Bear. I was trying to help people out. Number one, keeping track of all that stuff was quite challenging. Number two, it just took up way too much space in the description. But every once in a while, we try to put out links for that because Indiegogo is doing a little bit of shadow banning, people. So what we're going to do is we're going to check out, that would be Fund My Comic, the alternative to Indiegogo tonight. So we're going to check that out. Just 1 minute, but I actually had, man, oh man, I tell you, people, it's been quite a minute here since we've gotten to talk about, hold on, let me find it here. Thing with the thing, people. It would help 2025 if Bear actually did a professional show one of these days. Let me bring you good people into it. Why is my news not showing up? Oh, for crying out loud. 1 second here, people. Professional show one of these days, people. Well, eventually we'll get there. Eventually we will get there. I was thinking of buying the Minecraft Birdie toy on eBay. She's so cute. Aw. Is that one of the McDonald's Happy Meal deals? You just go to McDonald's and get a Happy Meal. It comes in like a special little box, I suppose, like a Minecraft box. Just pull up to the drive-thru. You know what I'm here for. I think is the line. So just tell them that, and there you go, man. We had the Fund My Comic guys on D&Q Fan Edition once. They were very nice. Yeah, what was is one of the guys, Luke, if I'm remembering correctly. I met him very briefly down at the infamous Tampa Bay Comic-Con. We'll talk about Narwhal here in just a minute. So I met him very briefly down there. So if I remember, it was Luke. If I recall correctly, I could be wrong on that one. But really nice guys. Taking over a little bit. It's nice to see a little bit of alternative, other than like Kickstarter or something like that. So, but speaking of, I think this is on. No, this is actually Dark Horse Comics. You can just buy it straight out, people. We had just a little while back, we were talking about this. Oh, poor Narwhal! For crying out loud. Berg, if you will, out there. He came out with a team up here with Mike Millar, if I'm pronouncing that right. A brand new IP called Vatican City. It's about vampires. So, here on comicbook.com, they actually have a review of it, people. A review of a former, gosh dang it, a comic skater. They're in the mainstream talking about this. So there you go. The Pope is a vampire. That explains so much. Oh, my goodness. You were ruining the ending, P-Money. Ruining the ending. Amy says, nice. I didn't know Luke was down there. Oh, yeah, okay. It was, okay. I couldn't. It's been what 2 years now, so it's Bear's memory is hanging on by a thread out here, people. By a thread. Comic readers are no stranger to vampire stories, they say, as there have been quite a few stellar spins on the horror mainstays over the years. That means there's only so much harder to make a big first impression. With a new vampire story, but the team of Mark Millar and Berg, a.k.a. Narwhal, have managed to do just that in the form of Dark Horse Comics, not Dork Horse Comics. A brand new series, Vatican City. Debut hitting the ground running, never looks back, and the series only looks to pick up speed from here. So if you enjoyed, as Bear did, let's see. What was that? 499. Earthbound. A couple of the other great Foreign Agent. I might be missing one or two of Narwhal's books out here, but I always enjoy Narwhal's stuff. I know some people have a little bit of an issue with his style out here, but let's just quickly. It's not very long. Let me just quickly go through it. Vatican City wastes little time in kicking the story into high gear. As literally 2 pages in, we're already getting a low-level and high-level view of the vampiric takeover. And it's as bloody and brutal as you expect. Things move quickly from there, establishing just how much the world has fallen. And that high-octane approach is brilliant fit for the overall almost action blockbuster vibe of the issue. One would hope one of these days. Man, oh man, we need to get Narwhal some actual cash money, and then he can look down upon us all and say, I made sandwiches all those years back, and now I'm a big Hollywood hotshot. Look at me, man. Millar soon introduces us to Guido, who will be a major fixture of the series and acts as the main human touchstone, at least for now, they say. Other than one of the main villains on the vampire side, we don't get to much time to know many of the other characters, but the action and tension are so frenetic and constant that you don't really feel as if you're missing anything. Which is a good opening thing. I mean, you're probably gonna wait until the second or third issue, anyways, to delve a little bit more into the character stuff. You kind of want to set up the. Amy says, "Dork horse!" For crying out loud. There we go. Here we go. I think just table setting the world out there, having your settings, based in the Vatican City and everything. So, good stuff. I don't feel like you would miss anything anyways. Which, if you know Narwhal, he delves very deeply into character stuff. So, don't worry about that. Those consistently high stakes are one of the issue's biggest strengths, crafting an almost Cloverfield-esque atmosphere that keeps you honed in on the last survivors and the hope that they stand a chance against the vampiric horde. Whatever. The sheer brutality of that horde can't help but leave an impression, thanks to Pair Berg's bloody visuals, aka Narwhal. And yet these are in stark contrast to the radiance of St. Peter's Cathedral. Even though that's the last bastion of hope, I can't keep all of the darkness at bay. It's not until the final few pages that you truly start to understand the stakes of this final battleground. Though only one side seems to be fully equipped for that fight. How the series starts to develop, this last group of humanity holding the darkness at bay, remains to be seen, they say. But it will be crucial in keeping you invested in the human story at the center of this vampire onslaught. They say, I greatly enjoyed Vatican City, and if the series keeps moving at the same breakneck speed, we're surely in for a wild ride, people. So there you go. There's a little bit of the art that you can see there. They're ranking it 4 out of 5. Pretty good stuff. Written by Mark Millar, and art, colors, and letters. He's doing it all, people. By Narwhal, a.k.a. Berg, people. Berg. So, boy, I'm really glad that we kicked Narwhal out of Comicsgate. That's just been terrific. Man, oh man. Whoever's decision that was, man, you guys are just like genius level. Like literally, Mensa level thinking out there. For crying out loud. Anyways, I always enjoy Narwhal stuff, people. So, great. Nice little review there from, kind of a mainstream, comicbook.com. Matthew Aguilar was the writer, or the reviewer, I guess. Well, both, I suppose. Let's see, they're pretty good. These are pretty good. I would say Narwhal has improved. The art, yeah, I thought so too. Again, a lot of people, listen, I don't know. A lot of people are very, what'd you call it? Kind of just poo-pooing his art and everything. It looks, number one, he's like a brand new artist. It's not like he was more of a writer than the artist. So he ended up having to do the art. I think there was another book before Earthbound, if Bear remembers correctly. But Earthbound was the kind of the big head start. It reminded Bear a lot of some of the sort of European or French sort of influences out there. Plus, it was very much at a action sort of pace. There wasn't a lot of standing around that was going on. Even, you might have two characters sitting at a table, but there was like breath of action breathed into it. So I always enjoyed his art style. I know some people kind of detracted away from it, but look at this. I mean, he's doing the art, he's doing the coloring, and he's also doing the lettering as well. One-man shop, people. Renaissance man, if you would. Renaissance Narwhal. Yes, indeed. B-Mike says, my youngest, Little Money, says, hello, Bear. Well, hello. I hope you're doing well, Little Money. Hope you're enjoying some great McDonald's food. Hopefully, Dad got you one of the Minecraft boxes so you can enjoy some toys. Good stuff out there. Good stuff. Also says, my youngest were asking, are Amy and Melissa siblings? I would assume so. When I told her, she then said, hi, and Melissa. Said, hi, Amy and Melissa. Screwing this up. Well, hello. Hello out there. Always appreciate it. Always appreciate it. All right, P-Money, help me out here. I was, and it's great to have the little monies out here. I was going to do a review of, I'm not going to show anything crazy here, but let me bring it up here. Thing, where are we? I was going to do a campaign review of Cecil's Cash Grab out here. Now, there's some more of adult-oriented comic out here. I'm mainly going just for the campaign. So, P-Money, let Bear know if we should continue with Cash Grab, or I can just go do other news, because I don't want to... there might be stuff that isn't appropriate for kids out there, so let Bear know if we should continue with that. If not, I've got other news stuff out there that we can kind of go over to. So we could do that. Could do that. I just wanted to give kind of a campaign review here. Quick campaign review of his stuff. Cecil's Cash Grab 2, 852 backers, 77,000. Pretty good. Raised in 5 months, so not too bad at all. So if you want to go check it out, it is down in the description. Let's see. We're about to leave McDonald's and get in the car, so I'll probably be away for a few minutes anyways. All right. Well, I will go ahead and continue with the review. I just want to let people know. Number one, we're just doing the review of the campaign, not the book. I don't know anything about the book. We're not going to get into a lot of the artwork. Reasons why out here, but I want to let people know. If you've got kids, if you've got young folks out there, if you're a little bit, don't want to see any of the... There's nothing gross or anything. It's just more of an adult themed comic out there. Cecil is trying to become a woman, so that's... kind of should lead you in the direction of where we're going here. So I want to let everybody know kind of ahead, right up front here, that that's what we're going to be doing here. Once again, just reviewing the campaign here. So, P-Money, I'm going to slowly get started. We're not going to show too much artwork, but I just want to let you know that's what's coming up here. All right. Let's see. Amy says, yep, I'm Melissa's sister. And I'm Amy's sister, says Melissa. What? No way. Holy cow. Holy macaroni, people. Holy macaroni. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right. We have here, people, from Fund My Comic. It's been a minute since Bear has done a campaign review. Now, number one, if Bear were to do campaign reviews for every single Comicsgate campaign out there, I would be here until Christmas, and I've got other things to do than do that, so I can't do that. And basically, the idea behind the campaign reviews is, number one, what's a good buy, obviously, and number two, want to find the hook, want to find what's different about this particular campaign than some of the other campaigns out there and why you should pay attention to it. So we've done some stuff there in the past, some of the big campaigns, some of the little campaigns out there, kind of a wide variety in between. If I haven't done it before, it might have been a while since I've done a Fund My Comic, if I have at all, but we're going to go through generally what Fund My Comic is and what's going on with Cecil's campaign. So if you want to check it out, link down in the description. Go check it out. Tell them Bear sent you. And I literally don't get anything. So you can just say it. You can say Bear sent you, but they'd be like, oh, okay, a Bear sent me. Yay. Anyways, we're here at Fund My Comic. It's kind of a alternative to Indiegogo. Indiegogo was out there, what they call shadow banning some of the campaigns. Cecil's campaign was a little bit different, but just generally, you would put up your campaign and you would have it out there, and a lot of times on the main page, or if you were searching just specifically in the comic section of Indiegogo, hopefully your campaign would pop up within the first page or two or something like that. If it didn't, a lot of times people would just go search for it in the search bar. We were finding out that not only was it not showing up on the main page or on the comics page, but also you couldn't find it through the search based on Indiegogo, hence shadow banning. So what many of us have been doing lately, and the campaign creators have done, is put out the direct link to people, which is great. But you have to know what you're looking for instead of just kind of going to the store and kind of, oh, well, let me just browse around and see what I see and what I can find. You're not going to find some of the Comic Gates campaigns on Indiegogo unless you go through the direct link. So what happened was a couple of entrepreneurial folks out there decided to come up with Fund My Comic. Decided to do that as an alternative to Indiegogo. There's some good stuff about it. Some not so good stuff about it. We'll get into it in just a minute. What we're going to do is just go over the campaign first, and then we'll get into kind of what the best deals would be and maybe what you should buy. So let's go ahead and jump right on into it. If you haven't already checked out, go ahead. Bear will leave the link right boink here. We will do a review. I think, did I do a review? I know I did a box open of Cash Grab. I might have done a review a while back. Either case, we will leave that for you good people. So this is his second book, Cecil's Cash Grab number 2. The worst thing about Cash Grab number 1 was that it was released, people. Cash Grab was supposed to be, as what it was said, a cash grab. There was... early on in Comicsgate, they were talking about, some of the books were never going to be released, and it was just a giant cash grab. Some of the detractors out there. So Cecil decided to do a humorous book, name it Cash Grab, and the running inside joke was it was never supposed to be released. So everybody was really ticked off when it was actually released. It was a good book. Thoroughly enjoyed it. A very... adult humor comic book is what Bear would kind of call it. So he's got his brand new book here, Cash Grab number 2, Orange is the New Fat. After destroying New York City, Cecil is facing certain death at a men's prison. At that moment, he bravely realizes he is a woman and is sent to a woman's prison. So that is... what we're looking at. It is definitely a... oops, gosh, dang it, 1 second here. It's definitely a mature book out here. So let's go ahead. Let's just take a look and see what we have here so far. I say about the campaign. Cash Grab 2, Orange the New Fat, second installment of Cecil's ongoing... there's going to be an ongoing Cash Grab saga? Oh, my goodness. He was never supposed to release the first one. After the wildly successful freshman outing of Cash Grab 2 is easily the most anticipated piece of literature this century, he says. The choice is yours. Either stand on the sidelines and watch as history passes you by, or actively participate in the most important creative work of the last 10,000 years. Trust you'll make the right choice. Please back today. I've heard it cures blindness. The ladies love it. Apparently, if you tell the ladies out there, hey, I got a copy of Cash Grab, man, you better watch out. You're gonna be fighting ladies off with a stick. I mean, they're gonna be coming after you like crazy. So let's go ahead and check it out here. Interesting. 1K stretch goal, free Chrome trading card by that Star Wars girl Anna. All right. First off. Let me just say first off here, for Cecil, I don't like the font. I do not like the font that he decided to put, especially when it kind of comes in between his. I do like the card here. That's pretty funny. But it kind of cuts in and out of the card, and just the font, like especially down here, the second one down here, it just doesn't. It doesn't pop on the screen. It just doesn't look right. It almost looks like the comics script that Bear sometimes uses, which is okay for a couple words, but you don't really want to keep going with it. Limited print, line art, variant art, and all add-ons are now available. You can scroll down, and we were going to be scrolling, people. Add-ons can only be added to new orders or previous orders that have paid regular shipping. we're going to get into that in just a moment. I would say that's also kind of detraction because if you look at the campaign, it goes on and on and on and on and on. So let's check it out. Here is one of the covers here with Dan Lawless, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there we go, Dan Lawless. His cover there. There is that what was his name? The dead squirrel. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh gosh, we did the story on him. Peanut. It took me a second, people. It took me a second, but old Peanut and was it Fred? Was it Fred the raccoon, if I recall correctly? So that's that's pretty funny. There's a lot of hidden gems in there. So pretty cool from Dan Lawless. He's got a shirt that you can get, a hat, several covers that he has. We'll go through those in just a moment. Again, I want to remind people of some of the scandalous artwork here that we have going on. I don't know what's going on there. Anyways, he's got a number of pages that are up. Oy vey! Oy vey, they say. Oy vey. Anyways, good that I like that. There's the monster in the background, I suppose. Nice hat. So I like that he was able to put up some of the actual pages that's going to be showing. A fat lady in the bed there. So good stuff. Good enjoyment. Oh, I don't want to see Cecil's butt. We keep going down. So I'm glad that he put in some of these pages here. Good stuff. But as you see, a very, very brief description other than some of the pages here. But as you see, it scrolls, it scrolls, it scrolls, scrolls, and scrolls, and scrolls, and scrolls, and scrolls. You can buy him a drink if you want. And is that it? That's it. Okay, so gosh, dang, that is a long scrolling here, people. So let's just get into kind of what some of the maybe good buys would be and kind of some of the detraction that Bear has with it. So a very, very brief introduction here. I like some of the great covers and artwork that he's showing, but very brief, very brief. I would have liked to have seen some of the more add-ons. Sometimes the campaigns will list, 100,000, we get this stretch goal, 110,000, 120,000, 30,000, and so on, different stretch goals. I didn't see that here, so we'll keep an eye out if we can. But first up, $25 if you want, plus shipping, of course. Cash grab 2. Handmade in America cover by Dan Lawless. We saw that. So that was $25. Oh, look at there. It even has it on the thing here. That's pretty cool. I like that. January 2025. We hope. We would hope. So it goes. Okay, so one of the first things that Bear noticed, you come to the page first, okay? You come to the page, you check it out. It's like, okay, I want to check out the book. What should I get? Okay, here's the book. Let me click on that. Okay, $25, away we go. The next one that we have here, $215. I probably wouldn't have put this up as the second one right away. One of the downside, and I don't know if this is a Fund My Comic issue or if this was just a bad campaign page that Cecil put together, where, as you saw, where we scrolled through everything. So literally we have all of the covers that we got to scroll through. So it might be good that you say, hey, I want it all, and it's the second one there. But I mean, really, you got a pretty big jump in between, the base priced book and then everything. I might have put something in between here. Maybe some of the extras or something like that. We'll catch that in just a minute here. But $215 if you want to get everything. What does that entail? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 covers, a mouse pad, a baseball cap, a t-shirt, and a Cecil racing card. Let's see. So 25, 50, 75, 100, 125 for the books if you paid full price for it. We'll have to scroll down and figure out how much the mouse pad and baseball cap and t-shirt and all the rest is. So I couldn't tell you if this is a good deal or not. Seems like it might be a little high, but let's continue. Let's continue. As Bear always says, if you're going to go ahead and order the book, you might as well get two. Go ahead, keep one for yourself. Have one either for a reading copy, give one away to a friend. Bear usually gives it away to the local library out there, so everybody else can check it. I probably wouldn't give a cash grab to the local library, but you know how it is. But there you go. So one of the things that I would say, it is $25 for the book, the base book. I would say if you're getting more books, like for example, you've got the 4 books. If you wanted to get all 4, wait a minute, 5 covers here. Yeah, 5 covers here. $125 or 2 books, $50. What I would suggest is maybe make this one $40. So you feel like you're getting a deal out of it. Instead of just buying 1 book, if you wanted to go ahead and get 2 books, make it feel like you're actually getting somewhat of a deal. Even if it's just the price of shipping, $10, $15, whatever the price of shipping is, I would just knock that off. So either you would get the discount in the book or you would essentially get free shipping, however you want to think about that. Same thing with this one, $120. If you want to get all 5 covers, I may have put this at maybe $100, maybe $90 or something like that. Again, I don't know Cecil's, how much it's going to cost for him and everything. But I would say if you're trying to bundle something together, if you're putting it into a bundle, it would seem like you should save a little bit of money. Kind of like the insurance commercials out there. We're going to bundle all the stuff together out here. So I would say that, either maybe knock off $25 here, or whatever the cost difference would be for shipping, just to make it feel like you're getting a little bit better of a bargain than essentially paying full price. Because if you go down, for example, you got 3 books here. I don't know why you would get 3, but if you want, there you go. Here is 4 different covers, $100. Again, I would say maybe $80, something like that for the 4. You're not really... You get an extra cover if you pay another $25, which is the same price anyways. One of the things that Bear is not understanding here, and it might be a Fund My Comic issue, the difference between Indiegogo and Fund My Comic. A lot of times on Indiegogo, if you wanted to, you could pick a tier out here, and then as you go into the purchase, into the payment screen, you would have an extra screen there. Okay, would you like to add on certain items here? I'm not sure if you could do this in Fund My Comic or not. So that might be a Fund My Comic issue, but it becomes kind of a Cecil issue here because you keep scrolling down. Like, here's your merchandise. So you get, let's see, the mouse pad, the shirt, the hat, and the car for $90. So that's what it would cost, $90. It's $125 for all 5 covers. So he wanted $215, which, if Bear is doing the math on the back of the envelope here, you're not really saving a whole lot. So I would maybe make this like $200. Just make it an even $200. Do it like that, or maybe do some sort of discount shipping. So that would be kind of the one issues that I have with the campaign so far is you have like a whole bunch of different versions of the same thing that you're going to be doing, which it would have been better if there was another screen where you could just add it on after the fact. You kind of want to have it like the grocery store. You go to the grocery store, you don't want to have it like you go into the grocery store and they always have the milk at the very back of the grocery store, the butter or, the veggies that you want to get. It's so you have to go through all the way through the grocery store to go get the item that you want and bring it all the way back. And the idea is, hey, I'm walking through the grocery store. Impulse buy. Let me get all this stuff. Uh, compare that to what's up front of the grocery store. Or maybe think of it as like a convenience store where, the candy bars and the potato chips and stuff like that, right up front, right next to the register. That's what you want to have for your campaign. You want to be able to go into the campaign here, come up to the front page. Okay, Cecil's orange is the new fat. Okay, he's doing good. All right, there's the main book. Maybe I want a little bit extra. Maybe have 3, 4, 5. Sometimes people have original art, so it might be a little bit longer, but don't make it so you're scrolling all the way down through all of this stuff. I think that's just way too much stuff. So, like, for example, each cover has its own little thing. We were right up here, so $125 for the 5. Same cover. Again, I would say $100. I think that would be a good deal. He's keeping the same price for each of the covers. So each of the covers, $25. I think maybe if you were going to do, like, say, for example, you were going to do the $100 4-cover option here, what I would do is maybe make some of the specialty covers here, like the Donald DeLay one, maybe make that $30. So even though you're still paying $100 for it, you would say, hey, wait a minute, I can get the one cover for $25, but the others are $30. But if I get them all together in the same bundle, I'm actually saving a little bit of money instead of just purchasing it outright. I'm guessing because that there's not another way to add it on through Fund My Comic, he has to do each one individually, and you might as well make them the same price. But that would have been my recommendation. There's the Dale Keown. There is the John Malin cover. There's the John Malin cover. You get all 3 of them there for $75. Again, why make it a nice deal? Make it a nice deal. There's another one that's been molested by Cecil. I don't even want to know. You can get his cash grab machine and booby mouse pad. Booby mouse pad for $30 there. That's actually not a bad deal, honestly. For a mouse pad alone, $30 is not a bad deal. One of the things that Bear is worried about is some of the toys that's coming out. So a lot of these toys are made in China, which we just found out there's like a 125% tariff. So unless that gets figured out, the back, he's already put the price out. He's already put the price out for it way back before we had the tariffs. So if it's definitely coming out of China, Cecil's probably going to have to eat this cost here. So that's not a good... I mean, great for the backers, but not great for the artist out here. You only got about 33 left, so if you want to get this, get on it, people. I would say that's probably the best deal so far. $58, that's a weird number. Just make it 60 or 55. That's weird. You can get a hat and a shirt. You can get the car just for $12. That's not a bad deal. 3 left. There's only 3 left. If you want to just get the car, you might as well get on it, people. I like this. He has it for autographs, so $25. So, what was that? $13 more. You get it autographed. I guess Cecil's autograph is worth $13 whole dollars, people. You get 2 of them? Actually, no, 1 autographed and 1 regular. That's not a bad idea. I like this idea. I like this idea of having one that maybe you can give to the kids or play with yourself. Play by yourself, not with yourself, people. And have one as kind of maybe a collector's version there. So I like this. I like the $35 one. That's probably a good deal right here. $20 for the mouse pad. So yeah, what was the combo here? 30. See, we finally got a combo deal. It took us all the way down here, but you finally get a combo deal. So if you get both of these, you save about $2. I mean, it's not much, but there you go. There you go. You get the autograph, the mouse pad, the shirt, $25. Not a bad price. Not responsible for any STDs you get from slaying a hood rat booty meat while wearing this shirt. Oh, boy. $35 for the cap. Not bad. Looks. Oh, I like the interior of the cap there. That's pretty cool. I like that. Pretty cool. $48 for the 4-car combo pack. You can get 4 of them. They're not signed, but there you go. $25. Oh, these are the add-ons. So you can. So now you scroll. You scrolled all the way down. See, that's the last piece of artwork. You've scrolled all the way down, and now here's some of the add-ons. So now you can add it on, add it on, add it on. So this is just weird, people. This is just, I wouldn't do this. And again, you're scrolling all the way down. We've seen all this stuff before, so we're not missing anything. But here we go. Let's see. Give me everything. This is the very first cash grab. So if you want to check out the very first cash grab, you can. $130. The human centipede. Oh, for crying out loud. $35 if you just want to get cash grab the original. You can buy Cecil / Dom DeLuise a drink. Man, oh man. I guess prices are pretty high up there in New York City. $20 for a drink. Man, oh man. And I actually, there were a lot of people that poo-pooed this. When I came across it at first, I'm like, this I might be in a little bad taste here. Talk about the old dirtworm Doug TeNapel out here. I actually really enjoyed this. This was a really fun kind of skewer of like a kid's book out there with some of the Comicsgate folks. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. This was a really fun book. I wouldn't say go out and just make fun of Doug TeNapel just on its own, but it was nice. It was nice. It was a cute book. I enjoyed it. Adults would definitely enjoy it. Definitely CG alum out there would enjoy it, but you only got 5 left, people. Or excuse me, 45 left. I apologize. 45 out of 50 left. So if you want to get it, get on it while the getting is good, people. So let me just, for example, check this out. So, for example, you're seeing me scroll. So let me just try this out. Let's see. Let's go ahead and you choose reward. Okay. Your item is added to your cart. So let's check that out. Okay. Website tip if you wanted to do that. Here's the cover there. Coupon code if you have one. You can say from bear. No, not from ear, from bear. If you wanted to. Bear sent me. So yeah, again, the page that you have here where you're gonna go and pay. I'm not logged in here. Just yet, but yeah, apparently there is no way for you to do the add-on. So apparently you've got to add that to the cart. Let me go back here, and then, oops, did it take it away? It took it away. Okay, so what you would have to do. So let's just say, for example, you wanted the Dan Lawless cover and you wanted, I don't know, the John Malin cover, for example. Let's just say you wanted to do that. So you would choose reward. It would add to your cart. And then you would have to scroll all the way down. Yeah, I would have put some of the other covers up first because a lot of this stuff you have to kind of scroll through to get to. Where's the John Malin cover? Yeah, so you have to scroll down quite a bit and then click that again. Okay, so that added it to the cart. Oh, and you can add however many books you want. Okay, interesting. And I'm just going to choose this one just for example here. Choose the reward. Okay, so let's check it out. I should have one of the Dale Keown. I should have 3, right? 4 of the John Malin cover and 1 of the regular cover. Let's check that out. So, yes. Okay, so 4 of the John Malin cover, 1. Yeah, I don't like this. I'm assuming this is a Fund My Comic issue. I would see about fixing this first. That would be... I just think that going through and searching and scrolling is a bad idea. I think Indiegogo has the correct way to do it, where if you were to bring up this page, bam, you get it. Okay. Oh, shoot. I got the Dan Lawless cover. Oh, man, I forgot all about the John Malin cover. I wanted to get that. And then there would be an add-on screen right there that you could add it on instead of having to go, to the main page there. So that would be kind of my only complaint about kind of Fund My Comic in general. Probably need to fix that a little bit. But other than that, I think because of the add-on situation, it takes away from the main page here. So, for example, Cecil has a whole bunch of covers. Some of the other campaigns might not. So, again, you're just scrolling. You're well past the artwork, and you're still scrolling away. Oh, where was that hat and T-shirt combo that I wanted? It's way down here. So, I would see about maybe fixing that or figure out what a lot of people wanted, and maybe bring, like, for example, maybe the mouse pad is really popular, 9 backers. Bring that up to the top so when you're doing your add-ons sequentially, they're way up here instead of way down there. That would be my one complaint about it. Other than that, I think the campaign is doing pretty well. 77,000 for Fund My Comic, which is really good. Fund My Comic isn't, a big name right now. Not a big name. So, you can see some of the other folks out there, $1,000, $5,000, 16,000. Oh, there's Downcast. Hey, look at there. So yeah, Cecil's doing really well here on Fund My Comic. Some of the other campaigns, they're doing all right. There's Rob Hunter there. Pretty cool. So yeah, you can basically kind of scroll through here and kind of find, maybe a comic that's, you haven't heard much about, but hey, the cover or something like that. What? A Little Grim. Oh, that looks interesting. Let's check that out. 2 backers. That is a little grim. There, but yeah, so for example, they only have 3 options here for the different books. So probably good for a smaller campaign, but something like Cash Grab, where you're trying to do add-ons, that just doesn't quite work, and I would maybe rearrange that just a little bit. So pretty good, people. I would recommend, let me just go back to it, Cecil. I would probably just recommend the $25 book. Actually, no, I would recommend the $50 one. Just go ahead and get 2. I wish there was a way that you could mix and match different covers, other than just having to go through it. But other than that, yeah, I would recommend it. I enjoyed Cash Grab number 1. It was funny. Cash Grab number 2. We didn't talk about it, but basically the reason that it is on Fund My Comic is Cecil got kicked off of Indiegogo. Literally. I mean, his whole spiel, not even this campaign, like everything. He got booted off of there just because they were, doing some of the trans issues out here. So probably had, a little bit of an issue with what was going on with that. But at least there is another place to go. So definitely check it out. It is down in the description if you do want to check it out, people. That'd be Cash Grab. Number 2, Orange is the New Fat. Orange is the new fat, people. So I hope you enjoy out there. Just remember, you're going to have to just scroll and kind of mix and match if that's kind of what you want to do. So, like, if you wanted to get the car as well, you're just going to have to scroll down quite a bit to be able to get to it, people. So just keep that in mind. So once again, there you go. Cecil Jones. Cash Grab number 2. Check it out. FundMyComic.com, people. FundMyComic.com. All right, let me go back here. Let me see what you good people are saying. Peanut and Fred. That's right. Peanut and Fred. I did get that right. It took me a minute. It really took me a memento, but Yeah, there we go. Peanut and Fred. Good stuff. All right, P Money, we are back. I don't know if you're listening or not, but we are back here. 8:50. Holy macaroni, people. Might have to speed read through some of this other stuff that I had here. We can save some of this stuff for later, but I will just go through really quickly what we had. We had some great news out here for you good people, so let me bring that into it. Once again, Vatican City, if you want from Narwhal, where would you... How do you get that? It doesn't tell you how to get it. Okay, I guess Dark Horse Comics website or your local comic book shop. However that works, go check it out. Vatican City, support Narwhal, people. Go support Narwhal, a.k.a. Berg. We have, by the way, P Money, if you want, let Bear know we need to do another James Bond watch along. It's been a while. We had to redo the one because YouTube hit me with a copyright strike when we did it back in December, so we had to redo Thunderball on that one. But also from comicbook.com, Sean Fillion, however you pronounce it. People, there's a 4K Blu-ray Steelbook set of all of the James Bond. That would be the best James Bond. Sean Connery out here momentarily if you want. So if you want to check out Dr. No, if you want to check out From Russia with Love, if you want to check out Thunderball, if you want to check out what's coming up here for the watch along, that would be You Only Live Twice. Diamonds Are Forever as well. Did I miss one? Dr. No, Russia with Love, Goldfinger. I'm sorry. Goldfinger as well. How could I forget? And Diamonds Forever. Not Never Say Never Again, because that wasn't part of Eon Productions. That was just kind of a side thing out there. It's essentially Thunderball anyway, so you're not really missing a whole lot. Anyway, so there you go, people. If you want to check it out, 6 film collection, 4K Ultra HD and digital. Get on it on Amazon, $100. Or if you want the Steelbook, limited edition Steelbook, which I'm betting that's going to go pretty quickly. Yeah, in fact, they're saying a set is a limited edition that'll likely sell out before the release date. So if you are like Bear and are a fan of James Bond, and especially Sean Connery, go check it out. I didn't realize that Sean Fillion is talking about Sean Connery. There you go. So if you want to check it out, there you go. Head over to Amazon and look up James Bond, Sean Connery 6 film collection. You will not be disappointed, people. You'll not be disappointed. P Money says, this is Mrs. Money. Is it over? Can I come into the smart people room now? Yeah, come on. Yeah, we are done with Cash Grab. I just wanted to... Again, we didn't show anything graphic, I don't think. We were just talking about the campaign. But I just wanted to put that out there just in case. We got to watch out for the little ones out there. Gotta watch out. Bear's channel, gosh, when we first started, the whole COPA situation was out there where, man, oh man, you had to mark your video as, 18 plus or not. Bear's opinion of all that is, listen, it's a show for, adults, but I want it to be kind of a family-friendly type show. Every once in a while, we might do some stuff that isn't kid-friendly. But we're not cursing, we're not showing anything graphic or anything like that. So that's kind of the idea behind it. 8, 10, 12, 14-year-olds, that sort of deal. I think they'll be okay. When is the watch along? So he wants it already. Well, I've got to download, gosh, how many did I do the last time? 300 and something? No, it was more than that. It was way more than that. I have to download several hundred images of the movie, get them into order, get them into kind of a timed thing. So when you're watching along, it hopefully doesn't jump ahead Or it's not too far ahead. You know, I'm going scene by scene. So usually that takes Bear a good 2 to 3 weeks right there. So I'd probably say not until May. I'd probably say May, early May, probably. So what would be a good date? Hold on. That's a good question. That's a very good question. I would definitely do it before Memorial Day for sure. I don't know. First 2 weeks of May, probably. It's just going to take Bear a while to do all that sort of stuff. Oh my God, tax day's coming up. Oh, for crying out loud. I gotta get my salmon. Gotta get my salmon all listed out and let the IRS know how much salmon I ate this year, for crying out loud. Yeah, so probably a couple weeks. Again, I haven't even started on it just yet. It takes me quite a while here, people. Quite a while. Costco has big changes, people, for its food courts. Here's what's coming up. Here's what's coming up, people, at the Costco food court. You're still getting a $1.50 hot dog. Whew. And soda combo. There we go, finally. Washington State-based company has in recent months detailed a couple of updates that it has brought to its food court or it plans to make this year. So here it is. A strawberry banana smoothie. Ooh. CFO Gary Millerchip said during Costco's second quarter earnings call in March that the company has introduced a new strawberry banana smoothie. It became available at the start of that month. Okay, very cool. You don't need to be specific. P-Money is away this weekend. Okay. Well, yeah, it's going to be... I will let you know, for sure. I will definitely let you know. And or Mrs. P-Money. You can also get a turkey provolone sandwich. Reintroducing the fan-favorite turkey provolone in the third quarter. So there you go. And finally, people, long-awaited, I would say. They're bringing back Coca-Cola to the food court. It's been Pepsi for the longest time, since 2013. So we're finally getting Coke products, Coke, Sprite, Dr. Pepper, all the good stuff, man, and not having to deal with Pepsi Cola. There you go. So that's going to be a ways. I think that's going to be towards the end of the year, if I recall correctly. Globally, the company's food court saw sales of 229 million hot dog and soda combos last year, people. That's a lot. That's a lot of hot dogs, people. That's a lot of hot dogs. There's only 140 million Costco membership card holders in Costco. So pretty much everybody got hot dogs at least twice. At least twice during the year. Or if you're like Bear, you'd get twice. You get two just in one sitting. Okay, I'm done. Which a reminder, people. Mustard? I don't know. Some of the Costco's, they have the onions up front there, so you just grab them. They're like a little cup. You just put that on there. That is acceptable, and maybe, just very, very maybe some relish. That would be about it, people. You're doing anything else, you're doing something wrong, man. You're doing something wrong. Hope they had enough ketchup for them. How dare you, Amy? How dare you? How dare you? Well, people, if you go to Costco and you do eat, your hot dog out there later in the night, you know what you got to do. You got to go brush your teeth, people. You got to make sure your teeth, your molars are clean. Got to make sure they're fresh breath, all that great stuff. Well, what would be better? What would be better, people, than from Fox News? That would be Peter Berg. We get a fried chicken, flavored toothpaste. It's sold out, but you can't even get it now. That's how quickly it went, people, from KFC. Your new toothpaste is inspired by all of KFC's 11 herbs and spices. Fried chicken isn't just food anymore. It's also a paste. KFC recently introduced fried chicken flavored toothpaste. The flavors are inspired by all of KFC's 11 herbs and spices. It's like biting into a hot, juicy piece of KFC original recipe chicken. The toothpaste is irresistible, coating your teeth in flavor before leaving your mouth feeling fresh and clean. News release said, there you go, there is your KFC branded toothpaste, and it even tastes like fried chicken, people. KFC partnered with toothpaste manufacturer His Smile, High Smile? Whatever. To unveil the newest dental hygiene product for a limited time. I'm sorry, people. I need to be serious. We love pushing boundaries, and what better way to say that than by bringing KFC's legendary flavors into toothpaste. So if you've had KFC branded toothpaste on your bingo card for 2025, come on up and collect your winnings. Come on up. No, Amy, this was posted on April 8th, 2025. This is not a joke. This is real. This is real. The collab is bold and unexpected and seriously fun, they says. Apparently, finger-licking good toothpaste appeals to the oral care-minded public, they say. The toothpaste, which is exclusively offered on the High Smile website, His Smile, whatever, for $13, was sold out, people, as of Tuesday morning. Fox News Digital reached out to the representative to find out when more of the toothpaste would be available. The toothpaste description on the website claims it contains fluoride-free formula and has, quote, a long-lasting oral health benefits, in addition to your breath smelling like fried chicken. While people are eager to get their hands on the tube of the toothpaste, they will have to wait for the next supply. They can always try the new KFC electric toothbrush, which is still available for $60. So there you go. If you really love KFC and you're also a dentist, you can get your KFC branded electric toothbrush and some delicious toothpaste. Just make sure you don't eat the toothpaste. The toothbrush has 3 dynamic cleaning modes, yada, yada, yada. It's the perfect mix of fun and functionality for the ultimate smile. Look at there. Look at that lady. She's like, I'm getting ready to smell like fried chicken, baby. Fried chicken. No, it is not an April Fool's joke. This is 100% real, Amy. 100% real. You've had your KFC branded and tastes like fried chicken toothpaste on your bingo card. Come on up. Check it out. It's the new world, people. It is definitely, I have no idea. Bird Box's signature chicken comes with a leg attached. What the hell does that have to do with fried chicken toothpaste? Anyways, there you go, people. There is your news of the day. Your KFC branded toothpaste that also tastes like the original recipe. I'm sure when the Colonel was blending up his 11 herbs and spices, I'm sure one of those days he says, gosh, I mean, fried chicken's great and all, but my passion really is in dentistry. And, I wish that we had a flavored toothpaste that would match my 11 herbs and spices, people. 11 herbs and spices. Can't believe it, people. Can't believe it. It is a brave new world, people. Brave new world. All right. Well, I want to thank everybody out here for joining Old Bear and checking out a campaign review. We haven't done one of those in a while. Which, by the way, we do have, P-Money, we do have. And we are now back home. I am back. Well, you missed the great story, P-Money, for crying out loud. We had a KFC branded toothpaste, man. KFC branded toothpaste, and it tastes like fried chicken. Yeah. And I missed the KFC talk. Yeah, I know, man. You missed out on all of it. Also, we might be doing, maybe in about a month or so, another James Bond watch-along. So I will let you know ahead of time. But I need to do a lot to be able to get that going. We found out the last time that you couldn't just show the movie on the iPad and let it go from there. That doesn't work. Chicken toothpaste. Yes, indeed. Well, I hope all of you enjoyed the campaign update. What Bear was trying to say is we've got the playoffs coming up, P-Money. Depending on which days those are coming up, Bear is going to be parked right in front of the TV screen. So probably what we're going to do if let's just say it falls on a Wednesday or Saturday, the idea that I'm going to try and do is, for example, today we did the campaign update to Cecil's book. The other show we did a review of Kit Carter. So I'm probably going to break those out, make those their own little videos. So if I'm not here on that Wednesday or Saturday, I'll at least have something out for you people. Might be a repeat of what you already saw, but at least it'll be something out there. As Bear and Joy is cheering on, hopefully not just the first round again this time, but continuing out there, enjoying the playoffs. So that we'll figure something out, but I just keep an eye and an ear out. Yeah, we might be rivals soon. Well, they are playing the Maple Leafs tonight. It's still the regular season, though. We'll see how it all shakes out, people. See how it all shakes out. I heard the Bond talk we just had to empty the car. Okay, excellent. So I won't repeat myself. But I will say, I want to say thank you to all of the Peabuddies out there, including Mrs. Peabody, all of the little Peabuddies, and the regular P-Money as well. Amy, Melissa, I had no idea. Apparently they're sisters. Apparently that's true. And of course, all of our Russian bots and lurkers. Thank you all for showing up here tonight. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button for Bear. It really helps out. Really helps out a lot here, people. But you know what? All this talk of KFC branded toothpaste has made Bear hungry, so he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, people, grrr. Night, everyone.